If you feel like you're going crazy, or that the whole world just doesn't make sense anymore, and like you've been lied to your whole life, it's alright. Those are all signs that you're awakening. I know at first it might be really confusing, and you might feel like no one understands you. Like you're like, no, I'm feeling like I'm in a really crazy spot right now. Like I feel like super disconnected from life and like nothing makes sense anymore. It's okay. You're awakening. It's part of the process. And just know there is light. And if there is a lot of negative energy going on in your life right now, it'll all be transformed to light. And you will overcome this. You will get through this. There is light. I remember when I first started waking up, it was really painful. I thought the world was a certain way, and no, it wasn't. It was way different, and it was overwhelming for me because I had certain beliefs and I wanted to hold on to those beliefs of how the world was. I was so used to it, I was so comfortable with it, that when I started waking up to the reality of things, it was painful. Because my ego loved that comfort. It loved the illusions of thinking that the world was the way that I thought it was. The world is the way that it is. It's not the way your ego sees it. When you look at the world without using your mind, you're looking at the world how it is. And those moments are usually really pretty. When you're in the now, truly in the now, when there's no noise going on in your head, you feel peace and you usually feel joy as well. But just know that you're not going crazy. I know it might feel really overwhelming at first when you're waking up. You don't know what to believe. You feel like you're stuck. You don't know what solution. You don't know what things will help you. You don't know if there's a solution to it. I know I felt like I was going crazy, and at the time I was going through a really dark time, and it was really overwhelming. And I felt like every day was really overwhelming. Just know that that changes. It changes and you get so much clarity, and you just get so much empowerment that, mark my words, whatever dark situation you're going through right now, the perspective of it is going to change, and you're going to view it as the biggest blessing that ever happened in your life. I know at points you might be thinking, damn, I wish I didn't awaken. I wish, like, ignorance is a bliss. I was like chilling back then. Like, things were good. I might have not been aware of things, but I felt good at least. Right now I feel bad. It hurts. It's part of the transition though. That's what you gotta realize. At first it hurts, but it all transforms to light and to empowerment. I'm just here to tell you that you're gonna get through this. You're gonna awaken. And I believe in you. And you're not going crazy. And I care for you. And I'm here as well if you guys need any messages, or if you guys want to message me, I mean. And if you guys want to ask for some help on how to awaken, or if you guys want to ask me of my story, how I awakened, I'm here and I'm here to help you guys. But I just want to enforce this and make it clear, you're not going crazy. It's alright if it hurts at first, it's going to transform. This is the biggest blessing. It's just in disguise right now. That being said, I'll give a little bit of tips on how to keep evolving and how to really reach that awakened state. How to get through that limbo state of confusion. Meditation, first of all. Meditate. Meditation could be as simple as 7 breaths going up and then 7 breaths going down. While you breathe in and while you breathe out, be aware of it. Be aware of how your body feels. Be aware of how your body moves. Are your breaths shallow, or are they fluid and smooth? Pay attention in different areas of your body. Notice the thoughts that are going on through your head. Realize that you're not your thoughts. You are the watcher behind your thoughts. Your thoughts aren't you. Let me say that again. Your thoughts aren't you. You're not your thoughts. You're something beyond your thoughts. Think of yourself as a camera that's always recording. And view your thoughts like that. You're recording, but it's just happening. Things are just happening. You're the awareness behind it. You're the camera behind it. And it's all just happening. And when you don't identify with the thoughts, you realize that you can let them go pretty easily. You won't get tied into them. Even if some really hurtful thoughts come up that hit you in points that you know that hurt you, because your ego could be hard on you at times and it could say some pretty crazy things. Just look at them like clouds and look at them Look at them in a neutral standpoint. Don't judge them, don't feed them energy, and you'll realize that the thoughts just leave. Realize that you're the painter of your experience. An artist paints. He has his paint. Think of the paint as your thoughts. You could use the thoughts, you could use the paint to make a beautiful picture. There's paint that artists like and paint that they don't really want to use. Recognize your thoughts. What thoughts do you want to paint your picture with? The picture of your reality. Do you want to use positive thoughts, empowered thoughts of you being strong? Or do you want to use negative thoughts of you not being strong, of you being disempowered, of you being weak? The paint's paint. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just paint. There's nothing wrong with thoughts as well. Thoughts are energy. You could use them, or you could simply just let them go and not use them. The artist doesn't get identified with its paint. What makes an artist beautiful is that he creates the reality. He could choose what reality he creates. So pay attention to your thoughts and realize that you're not your thoughts, like I said. Another trick you could do, well, it's not even a trick, it's a method. You could start taking cold showers. Cold showers gets you out of your comfort zone. It puts you in the present, first of all, because it's super cold, especially during winter time. But it also has a lot of health benefits. It lowers down your blood pressure. It charges your body with electricity. And it just really gets you in like a flow state, a deep state, a still state. It's crazy because at first it feels really overwhelming, but you hit a point where it's stillness. And that's kind of how waking up is as well. At first it feels very, very, very overwhelming. And then you hit a point where you're awake, and then you feel the stillness. There was a storm before. A violent storm. A hurricane. But after the storm, now there's a rainbow. A rainbow in a clear sky. And there's stillness. Another thing you could start doing as well is start journaling. A gratitude journal. I got my gratitude journal right here. I write a page each day. Naturally, when you write a page of gratitude each day, you start concentrating on your blessings. By the law of attraction, you're going to start getting more thoughts that are empowering, of things you like, of things you're thankful for. It'll bring you to a harmonious state of mind. And it'll really help. It's helped me out a lot, and it'll help out with your manifesting as well. And you could also have a journal of how you've been feeling lately. Write down your thoughts. Write down how you felt a week ago. And you'll start noticing that every week you might be improving and improving. Because your mind could trick you. It could say like, hey, like you haven't improved at all. But you could look back and you'll see how much you've improved. In meditation at first, my breaths were really shallow. It was hard for me to sit still. I wouldn't be able to do a whole meditation with just staying like this still. But then, week by week, I started noticing that my body started becoming relaxed. I could concentrate more. I could be still. And your mind could deceive you. It could be like, no, like it's always looking for you to be better and better and better, looking at the future. But you gotta realize and you gotta assess you gotta assess the past, and you gotta see yourself 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, a year ago, and you'll see how much growth there's been. How much your awakening has actually changed you. Even though it might hurt, there's a lot of positive aspects of it. And you'll start realizing more and more that damn, your life really is getting better. That being said, guys, I believe in each and every one of you guys. If you're awakening, just know that you're not going crazy. There's light, and you'll look back at your experiences that you're going through right now, and you're going to be super thankful that you went through it, and your perspective's going to change about it completely. And you're going to love that you went through that, and you're going to love that it happened to you. Even if it was painful, you're going to love it. To the extent you feel pain, you could feel joy. When you feel more pain, you feel more joy. All that energy turns to joy. It's kind of like winter. If you're feeling super, super cold one day and you put on that warm blanket, it feels better than when you put on that warm blanket when it wasn't super cold or on a hot day. It just hits different because you know the dual. You know the other side. You know the duality of it. You know this side, which is sadness, and you know here, which is happiness. To know happiness, you need to know pain. You need to know sadness. So just know everything has a purpose, and you will overcome this. I believe in you. Yeah. Have a great day.